Gluten morning bread buddies, how are you doing? How's your week been? Let me know in the comments what your peak of the week has been. I'm about to head into London today. I've been prepping all this morning and yesterday for a supper club. A couple of vlogs ago, I was recipe testing this with you guys and with Lawrence, and now it's actually happening. It's tomorrow. So by the time that you see this, everything would have gone live on socials. It's with Superdrug, which I am so excited for. I was definitely that person when I was in my younger years that went to Superdrug to get all of the Barry M makeup and just like spend my pocket money. So this is a real exciting full circle moment. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm a trained makeup artist as well. So to be able to blend my love of both food and beauty together is so exciting. I went to an event a while back with Rimmel and they had the Mob Kitchen team do a supper club for their butter and lip oil range that they brought out. The dishwasher's just finished doing its thing, so sorry if you can hear the buzzing in the background. And it was just such a fun collaboration. I just really love it. I know that KitchenAid have done a few things with food influencers and fashion influencers where they blend like the love of food and fashion and the colour of their ranges together. So to be able to do something like this with Superdrug is so exciting. We've been talking about this for a little while. The menu is really exciting. It's inspired by loads of their festive ranges. So this is a festive Christmas party where we're showing basically all of their new things to Christmassy ranges, and it's been in the works for a little while. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. It's the first time I'm doing an actual supper club. I've had to do all like the legitimate stuff like getting food registered, getting public liability insurance, doing my food health safety like level 2, all these things that actually is really useful because it does mean I did them for the GHD event actually. So it's quite a good time because GHD job came in and this Superdrug job came in. I was like, okay, fine. Well, now we're starting to get these kind of requests for jobs where I'm cooking for other people, not just myself. It's different with Warm Space because I'm donating bakes. You don't necessarily need to have all those qualifications. But now that I'm actually serving my food to people, I had to get all those. And it's really nerve-wracking because the only other time that I've really experienced this, serving food to people that aren't my friends, is when I was on MasterChef. And it's really scary actually finding out, is your food any good? I've been just prepping like all day yesterday. Anyone who's a private chef, I mean this is for 24 people, but anyone who's a private chef, hats off to them. It was really difficult and making sure that I had the right resource to be able to do it. Lawrence was working all day and he's been out in London all day today as well, so he wasn't on hand to help me prep anything. And I think it will be really easy when I'm at the venue because it's all really prepped. There's not much that needs to be done at the venue, but I think that's probably been to my detriment at home because it means that I've had to do so much here. So I've definitely learned a few things from this experience and potentially how I could do things to make it a little bit easier, and hosting for that many people. It's a 3-course meal. I thought that doing family style and doing loads of things in the centre would probably be easier for me, but actually it's just turned out that I've had to do so many different dishes. And even though I would have had to have done more dishes for individually serving people, like en masse, I would have only had to have prepped 1, 2, 3 things with various different elements. So I do think that, you know, I will test out when I next get a request like this, not doing family style and doing it individually plated. So yeah, a little bit nervous, but I'm sure it'll all turn out perfectly fine. I'm just going through my notes now because I just want to write up a few things because I'm going to be introducing each of the ranges with each of the dishes, and I also need to get the car sorted on congestion charge as well. So I'm going to do a few bits like this and then we're going to head into London. The venue is just amazing as well. So I'm going to show you as much as possible because this is very exciting. Okay, we've arrived at the venue. I've arrived, unloaded, and then Lawrence has met me here. So Lawrence is here, getting everything sorted. We've got stuff going on here. Like, so this is the back kitchen of the event space. I'll show you the event space in a minute. A little induction hob here. Lawrence is toasting some nuts. And then we've got this little oven here. There's quite a lot of dishes that need to be heated up. So Lawrence and I were just working out what stuff we can put in the pan at what point. We've got an extra induction hob. Just a little bit of Tetris at the moment, but are you feeling okay about it all?
Yeah, we've got time. It's just working out what we've got, what needs to go where, what needs to be heated at what time, and yeah, working out a little tiny kitchen and stuff that's quite foreign.
Yeah.
How things work.
New things.
Professional setup and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
that's the other thing.
Induction ovens are so hot that you've really got to keep an eye on it, because we did that last supper a couple of years ago and we just burnt everything.
Oh, by the way, this hotel, so it's the One Hotel Mayfair, and we're doing this in the Nightingale. I think it's sometimes a cafe, but it's also an event space that you can rent out. It is so nice, and the hotel itself is really lovely too. We have got a hotel booked for tonight, and I was really hoping that we'd maybe be staying in the One Hotel. I didn't think that we would, because it's something like £600 a night, but it is beautiful and it's pet friendly as well. The restaurant there looks amazing. I think it's one that we should probably go back to at some point with Oishi.
The One Hotel.
One Hotel.
Well, what I've seen of it down here is lovely.
Really nice.
But I haven't seen the rest of
Yeah,
it.
let me show you to the actual venue space. This here is the space. This is where everyone's going to be dining here. We have our menus ready. This is one of the cocktails that we're serving as well. So I developed all of the dishes for this, and then the PR team that are looking after this said, do you have any suggestions what we could do for cocktails? So I suggested that we do a kind of berry-inspired Prosecco, and then you have some candy floss on top, because one of the gift items is the candy floss gift set. And then we're doing a toffee popcorn old-fashioned. I just tried it now. It is phenomenal. It's so good, but it's just so fun seeing everything come to life. And we've got all the gift products here set out into lovely bits there, and then the outside area. This is what I mean, this venue's so nice. So you've got this gorgeous outside area here in this tiny little square. This is the restaurant of the One Hotel, Dovetail. And then a lovely entrance here with a living wall as well. So guests are going to come in through here. I think if I was to host my own supper club, I would do it in here. It's looking really good. Back into my little kitchen. It's quite fun though, isn't it?
It is quite fun. It's quite nice and backstage and doing these kind of things.
Yeah. Having Lawrence, I think I would be stressing out a lot more, but you kind of ground me a bit, which is very good. So I'm just going to crack on with a little bit of prep here. I've got only a few bits to do because I did so much yesterday. All we need to do is toast off some nuts. I've got to cut some peaches. That's about it. I have a feeling that we might be twiddling our thumbs for a little bit, which is what I'd rather that. I'd rather be at a point where I'm like, what else do we do? You know? For you guys, everything is okay. Our biggest battle is the fact that we don't have enough oven space and hob space to keep everything constantly warm. So we've kind of warmed everything up, and then Lawrence is going to pan fry it, warm it up again a little bit closer to when we're actually serving it. These, I need to show you these. There's a really good Middle Eastern shop where we live. I've talked about it before. We went when I was recipe testing for this. I'll link it below. But they always do amazing big breads like this. So I got a load of those, and that's what we're gonna serve with a labneh and blackberry and black pepper dish. Just look at how fun they are for scooping up. Very excited for that. Oh, let me show you final room as well, the venue. It's all ready now. Look at this. It just looks so beautiful. And over here, so this is, I think I showed you this already, but here are the cocktails. So we got this candy floss one, looks phenomenal. This one is so good. So this is the caramel and pistachio popcorn old fashioned. Things all set up ready. Got the Superdrug team here as well. It's such an amazing venue. Very exciting. starters. I haven't done this one yet because I'm going to go out to where everyone is and show like a finishing touch of it. So I'm going to slice open the burrata and put the jam on it outside. But here are the ones that have got jam on that are all prepped ready. We did just contemplate if we should put a sprinkling of some mixed seeds on here, but Laura's like, no, I think it looks nice and Christmassy as it is. So here is the burrata, cherry, rocket and chili jam dish. This one here is a vanilla roasted beetroot, peach, feta and hazelnuts, and this is labneh with black pepper roasted blackberries, which by the way is such a good flavour combination. If you like blackberries, even like on porridge, a little like crack of black pepper, it's really, really delicious. It really works. First we have over here some sticky toffee squash. Sat on a bed of black rice and soy glazed mushrooms. So that ties in with the fruity mist sense. And then we have a shaved Brussels sprouts, lentil, mandarin, pistachio salad. For the shea butter range, we've got a really buttery cauliflower puree with some tender stem broccoli, some crispy kale, a little bit of roasted cauliflower and some fresh herbs on top. And then my favourite one, I actually made this for Sunday roast, literally 2 days ago, again, because it's just so good. Ginger glazed carrots. That's inspired by the Sanctuary Spa. On top, you have got the best crumb I think you'll ever have. It's shallots, garlic, chives, sweet chilli, a little bit of soy sauce. Make that, put it over your eggs in the morning, and thank me later. It is phenomenal. So enjoy, guys, and I hope you like these next courses. Thank you. Dessert prep, some pavlovas that they're going to put their own whipped cream onto, berries as well, and then we have some Christmas rocky roads, so like ginger nut, cranberry. Get in, get the little piping bag, decorate it as you wish. It's inspired by the Revolution, Berry Bright. And then we also have some Christmas rocky road for you here. Pistachio, cranberry, a little bit of ginger biscuit. Really delicious for like a little bit of a chocolatey hit for those who aren't a fan of the fruit ones, because, you know, chocolate, it's Christmas, right? I really hope that you've enjoyed, guys. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this evening. I am so grateful to the Superdrug team. 15-year-old me is dying inside, and as an ex-makeup artist myself, I love everything makeup, skincare, and to really like mould those two worlds together has just been an absolute dream. So I can only thank you enough, and hopefully I will be Superdrug's supper club person of choice from now on onwards. Enjoy, guys, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening. Thank you. How'd you find that?
Yeah, it's difficult to get used to a small kitchen and to have 4 main courses for 24 people, all hot at the same time when there's 2 hogs and 1 oven is very difficult. Don't need a lot of juggling.
You were very good with the juggling. Lawrence is just so good. He's so good with lots of things, but like especially when we get into the scenario, I feel like I'm really good when it comes to prep. Even when we do do dinner parties, I am very happy doing the prep, all that kind of stuff, but when it gets to actually hosting, I don't know if I just like shut down a little bit. I don't know, you're really good at, when I go, I can't work out how to do all of this, you just take that stress away. It's so tricky, isn't it? Because there's so much work that goes into it, and it's so easy to see the stress in things and I get overwhelmed. I think how I manifest stress is through being overwhelmed, and I kind of just like go inside and shut down and don't really want to verbalise or speak with anyone. But yeah, this like post-service situ, everything went well. Everyone was really happy with the dishes. It was good.
Yeah, it's good. Great to do it in such a prestigious location.
Oh God, yeah, we're in Mayfair.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing actually, like going to these places makes me like clock, this is a really good location for a supper club. Like if I was to do it with you guys, this would be a really lovely spot in springtime, going out to that courtyard. So gorgeous. I feel like there's just things that I've learned from this, in that I didn't have anyone helping me with the prep. So I think I just need to have someone to help me with prep. Just like little things. I think we need to get a fridge to go in our shed that can be a service fridge. We have this when we host as well. There'll be times where the fridge is just like so full. We've got a big double American fridge freezer and it gets so full so quickly. So I think we just need to get a fridge to go in the sheds that can just be like, this is the prep fridge, everything's in there. I've learned a lot, and you guys can keep me accountable as well, that I am saying now I'd love to do another one. It would be a lot of fun, and I've just learned a lot. That's all. We're gonna finish up here. I think we're pretty much done. Just gonna say goodbye to everyone. And I think Lawrence and I are gonna go for a drink somewhere in the area. So I'll bring you guys along there, because if we can get in, there's an amazing place that we've been to for dinner before. And if they're still serving food, their bar snack menu, really good. So we're gonna see if we can go there. Okay, so we've come to the Dover, really beautiful swanky place in Mayfair. I think this is like a lovely date night place. Bar area, this is where we're sat right now, I'll flip you around. So you've got little tables there, you have high bar stools there. The seats that Lawrence and I are sat on, which are kind of like boothy, nooky bits that look out. And it's just, you know, like sometimes when you want somewhere that feels sexy, like a sexy place to have a drink.
Upscale New York Italian eatery, and that's what it is. Like it's red, it feels warm and inviting and rounded. That's what I like about it.
We returned here, so I think that says a lot, because it's quite rare that we will. And I don't know if I'd necessarily like venture across London to come here, but if I'm in this area. Yeah, so we're sat in this area and we've got a few of their bar snacks. A lobster roll, little mini hot dog, and then we have 3 bellinis and this potato with caviar. I've just got a glass of white wine, and Lawrence has a really nice Negroni. It's quite a sweet Negroni.
Look at the ice, look at the quality of the ice, how clear that is. It's niche, but I like it.
It is a niche thing to say, look at the quality of their ice.
Look at the shards, they're so lovely. I really enjoy it. When people do stuff properly, it's worth talking about.
And the food was really good here, right? When we came in before.
Service is great. We turned up with loads of bags, and we thought, this place Mayfair.
Not just bags, like cake Tupperwares
and whatever. And Mayfair is Mayfair, and it can sometimes be a bit daunting. And they're so nice at the front. She was like, I love bags. Give me all your bags, and put them all in the thing, and then brought us in and brought all the tables around, and yeah, it's very good.
I agree. It's a really nice spot. I really recommend it, because we've been here for drinks then dinner before. Dinner's really nice, really classic, really beautiful, a very nice special occasion thing. I think this would be perfect on like Christmas Eve. If you're the kind of person that likes to go out for a nice dinner on Christmas Eve, or New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve would be great here.
Really nice. Yeah. It's swanky, it's a special occasion, but we do really recommend. It's lovely.
In another world, this place could be really exclusive and a bit like hoity-toity. Yeah. It's really inclusive and very warm.
The service is lovely.
Physically, but like mentally, like you feel included. Which I don't feel like I'm part of the Mayfair crowd, just because I'm not. But I feel part of this place, and I've only been here twice, and that's what's nice about it.
Yeah, so we're going to have a drink, have some celebratory snacks. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Lawrence and I have parted ways. He has to drive to Surrey or something today for a meeting. We stayed in London last night, and I actually am feeling a little bit hungover. I don't really drink to get drunk anymore, and I wasn't doing that last night, but we had a couple of glasses of wine at the venue, then we had a couple of glasses of wine at the Dover, and it turns out that 4 glasses of wine is my max. I get a headache and a slight hangover after 4 glasses. There's a place that I've had saved in Soho called Tongue and Brisket. It's supposed to be a really good sandwich place, so I thought we could go there and get a little bit of I wouldn't even say it's breakfast. It's like 11 o'clock now. I've been doing work in the hotel for the best part of like the whole morning. So let's go get a very late breakfast at Tongue and Brisket and see what it's like. Okay, this is it here. It's just off Tottenham Court Road, like Warwick Street. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get a nice fat salt beef sandwich here. Either going to have to be the Reuben, classic salt beef. It's going to be between one of those two. Probably the Reuben. I love Reuben. And then I'm in need of coffee. Something I'll always be in awe of with London is that you can just like be walking down a road and you just come across a really lovely little green. This one here is literally around the corner from where we just got that sandwich. And I think this is really beautiful. A lovely little spot here. Really nice like architecture. Oh, I got a coffee from that place as well, so fingers crossed that's a nice one. So we went for the Reuben in the end. So it's got sauerkraut in there. I think there's cheese in there too. Yum. Look at that. I've got a few other things I need to do today as well. So I need to go do a few returns and then I'm heading over to Shoreditch. I'm going to an event later on with Ocado. It's their Christmas showcase. So we're going to go to that and I'm staying at 100 Shoreditch again. I got in touch with them because I needed somewhere to stay tonight and I love it there. I liken it to kind of like the Hoxton, really similar vibes but more like Shoreditch way. And I prefer the 100 to the Hoxton Shoreditch because the Hoxton Shoreditch, it's really small and I just don't like how dark it is. I don't know what it is. Like the one in Southwark, love that Hoxton so much, but the Shoreditch one, not a fan of. So whenever I'm that way and I need somewhere to stay, I always go for 100 and they've kind of given me a PR stay before and I got back in touch with them to say, I need somewhere to stay. Do you want to give me somewhere to stay again? And they said yes. So it's a very kindly gifted stay. I'm really grateful, especially like when I'm doing these things with work. It's so useful to be able to have a really decent place to stay, have my head down for the night. So I'm gonna have this. We'll go run a few errands and then head over to Shoreditch. Arrived at 100. They told me that I've been upgraded, which I am really excited for. Apparently like it's a room on the 5th floor with like views and things like that. God, it's just such a good vibe here. The breakfast is also amazing. It's a part of Sticks and Sushi. I've been thinking about their breakfast for a long time. When I was last here, there was this donburi bowl with scrambled eggs, smoked salmon, nori, sushi rice. Phenomenal. I think I'm down here. Okay, 535. They gave me cookies last time. Stop. No, look at this. I was not in a room like this beforehand. Wow, I've got a little terrace. No, this is too much. Okay, so we've got some cookies there. They've also left some little ready-made cocktails. We've got a pina colada and a mojito. Right, let's dump my bag and have a little look. This is amazing. There's a Smeg fridge. I've got this little section here for coffee. And look at this room. So nice. I'm guessing this is the bathroom. Yeah, bathroom through here. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this terrace area. I am so grateful. This is ridiculous. Oh my, if you booked this in summer, could you imagine? Wow. Let me flip you around. Little seating area here, table, chairs, and just the most gorgeous view. Unbelievable. Thank you so much to the 100 team because this is ridiculous. I love this. I love this so much. I just love it here anyway. I've booked here plenty of times myself, paying customer, but to be given this, wow. They've even got a nice little note. So nice. Showered, dressed, ready to go. I have gone for a very like oversized outfit today. I'm not sure about the jumper. I'm still deciding if it kind of works. I can take it off and put it in my bag if it doesn't, but I do like the little denim collar on top. So trusty Matalan denim shirt underneath this H&M jumper. This is an H&M skirt that I got in the sale. It's a couple of sizes too big, but I quite like it because it sits lower down on the hip rather than high up. This does look really nice with the jumper off as well, so I might end up doing that. And then shoes are Marks and Spencer's. Lawrence is yet to see these, but I know he is going to absolutely hate them. But they are extremely comfy and I love a shoe like that. So, and he's not here, so it doesn't matter. I need to travel across London now to this event. Ellie Smart's going to be there, which I'm really excited about. I haven't seen her since she got married and we have so much to catch up on. She is the most loveliest person. If you don't follow her already, definitely do. She is just one of my go-to. If I need to do a plant-based recipe and do it like comforting and flavourful, she's the person I go to for that. So let's go to this event and see who else is there. You know, I thought I recognised the address of this place. It's at 1 Warwick Street, which is this place here. This here is next to a restaurant called Nessa. There's a restaurant at the top here, which is probably where it's being held, called Yasmin. Yasmin, really, really good rooftop place. I love this place so much, so I'm really, really excited. Oh look, this is Tom's.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, sorry, can I get you on up?
Yeah.
This is the chef that I was just saying to you about. Oh my god, hi!
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Do you know what? When it was MasterChef and
Yeah.
the team that I would have been on was coming here,
I
was like, no, I was so
it's just one of those things, isn't it? We met at
Yeah.
the farmhouse, didn't we?
Yes,
that's
exactly.
right,
Yeah, we
so-
did. Yeah. Oh my god. So like literally, I was literally just telling these guys. I was like, the restaurant next door, so good, and Tom's the chef. Like that's made my day.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm
Good
such
to
a
see
fan.
you.
Good to
Yeah.
see you too.
Well, I hope you enjoy the event. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for
Yeah.
it. Thank you, Tom.
A pleasure.
Literally, go to Nessa. It's a really good place. Thank you so much. That has made my day. So we're here for the Ocado Christmas Showcase. Just look at this venue. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't know if I finished off what I was saying, but 1 Warwick Street is a members club and Nessa's next door, Yasmin's upstairs. It's so good. So I'm guessing we have some white wine, some sort of spritz, some champagne. Carvery station here. Wellington, stuffing balls, there's a crown of turkey. Presented so beautifully. There's a tiramisu thing over there which looks incredible.
Thanks for coming. I just want to say it's a real privilege for us at Ocado to be able to work with kind of our flagship partner, our flagship food brand in M&S. So many wonderful challenger brands on the food side, big brands too, and of course we're very, very proud of our Ocado own brand too. Please enjoy yourselves, do indulge yourselves as well, have fun. We're very grateful for your partnership, we're very grateful that you're here, and enjoy yourselves.
Ellie's here as well. I actually asked her what would pair with my roast potatoes the best.
And she said red.
She said, well, she said this red. I haven't drunk red for ages, I'm whitening my tea. So now I don't care about it.
Get you a shot. Gluten morning, guys. I am getting up relatively early for staying in a hotel. I always think, especially in a room like this, it's so nice to be able to actually spend some time in here and like have a big lie-in. There's a bath in the bathroom, could have had a bath, but I'm heading across London to attend an event with Jo Malone. I don't actually know what the event is. I think it's just like a drop-in thing. I love Jo Malone so much. It is just a brand and a fragrance that I will always adore. I love the lime basil mandarin flavour, but also the orange blossom one. I like my go-to ones. Even though it's going to probably just be a quick drop-in, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to go see the team, go see like whatever new fragrances they're launching. So we're heading over to Soho to do that. I'll never learn with these kind of things. I have so many bags with me and I feel like such a bag lady turning up with all this stuff. I've got my suitcase, I've got a goodie bag from last night, which was so good. I had the best time. There's so many other people there that I saw. When I first arrived, I actually thought, oh, maybe I'll only be here for like 20 minutes because I didn't really see many people. And then ended up being one of the last people with Ellie, and there's a bunch of other food content creators there, and they were essentially like some of the last people there, and I think they were like wanting us to leave. So I've got a goodie bag from that, and I've got my other bag too. So I'm going to be heading into this bougie Jo Malone situation, probably with loads of other beauty influencers there, with loads of bags. But it's fine. I've gone very warm for the outfit because it's a very grey day today. So I've just got my H&M trusty barrel leg jeans. I can't recommend these enough. These are like my go-to comfy jeans, and they're really nice lightweight as well. So when you pack them away, going away somewhere, they don't take up a huge amount of space in your suitcase. M&S, old M&S boots. I actually need to see if they're doing another one of these and replace these or get them resold because they are becoming a little bit tatty. H&M jumper, Muji long sleeve top underneath. I'm just going to throw this jacket in my bag as well, which is just M&S one, I think. Okay, I looked at the bus and it was taking triple the time that it said yesterday. In hindsight, I should have looked at that earlier this morning, and I just thought I am going to be stressing out so much by trying to get over there. The event's only on for an hour and it was like a drop-in event. So I've made the decision to contact the Jo Malone team to say I'm really sorry, but I'm just not going to be able to make it. By the time that I get to you, I'll have like 10 minutes, and I also know that they'll be wanting to shut down at that time. So instead, I'm going to have some breakfast. I've been thinking about the Donbori bowl. I love it. This is how it's set up. It's a work of art. We've got scrambled egg, we've got salmon roe, we've got salmon, sushi rice, some nori, some miso soup and some kimchi. It is genuinely like my ideal kind of breakfast. So I'm gonna have this. I actually need to go pick up Oishi from my sister-in-law's house. She's been looking after him for the last couple of days. So I'm gonna head over to her house after this. And actually it means that we'll be able to get on the road a little bit earlier than I would have been able to beforehand. Good morning, guys. It's been a couple of days actually since I checked in with you. The supper club just wiped me out. I've just had a couple of days just doing a little bit of work at home, taking it easy, having a few lie-ins, and today I'm going back into London because I'm doing a couple of fun things. The first thing is I've been invited to go to the Jamie Oliver Cookery School, and I picked and I don't know why I picked it, because I was like, oh, Sunday morning and I'm having to get up this early because trains on a Sunday morning aren't the best. They're all slow trains and there's only like one an hour, and this one's been delayed by half an hour. You know, I was saying last week with where I live, the trains mean that I'll either be dead on time to an event or really early. I had to do the latter. I had to be like really early because there was only a certain amount of trains. Got to the train station and it's actually half an hour delayed. So thank goodness I do have that situation where I can be that early, because otherwise, yeah, I would have been like really late to the event, even with getting an early train. The course that I picked, so I'm going actually with my sister-in-law Imogen, and the course that I picked, the one that I thought would be the most interesting, is Indian breakfast. I love dishoom so much, so I'm really hoping it's going to be a similar sort of flavour and dish making as what you would get at dishoom. So then I'm going over to Knightsbridge to meet my friend Karen, and we're going to go have an afternoon tea. I haven't had an afternoon tea in years. I've been to the Fortnum & Mason afternoon tea before. If you're after an afternoon tea, obviously we'll reserve judgment until later today when we've been to the one that we're going to in Knightsbridge, but one that I can fully recommend is Fortnum & Mason. It is one of the best afternoon teas I've ever had. We're going to go do that. A bit of a random day, going for an Indian cookery class, then going for an afternoon tea, but I'm really looking forward to it. Well, all the trains are now cancelled, so I have to cancel all my plans in London, which is one of those situations where I am sad. Like, the Jamie Oliver Cookery School would have been incredible. Going for afternoon tea would have been amazing. But there is a part of me that's like, oh, okay, sun's shining, a crisp autumn day. Now I've kind of got the whole day ahead of me to change my plans and do something a bit different. So I've called the Jamie Oliver Cookery School. I've apologised, left them a voicemail, and fingers crossed we can reschedule that for another time. Afternoon tea, again, we'll just reschedule that for another time. Plans are all scrapped, but I messaged my friend who actually lives close to me, so she would have been having to come into London to do the afternoon tea anyway, which is absolutely fine. She was excited to do it, but instead we're like, should we just like pivot our plans and have a little bit of a potter around Milton Keynes, go have lunch somewhere. So I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna have a little bit of breakfast, make myself a coffee, and then I'm just going to meet her in Milton Keynes. We're gonna potter around. Come into Zara. I'm fully aware that I'm getting to a point where I have too many sweater vests, but I just really enjoy the look at the moment. I don't have any that have a V-neck, and I don't think I have any green ones yet. Do I have any green ones yet? I don't think so. I quite like this. I think I enjoy this one. I think we're gonna get this. I've been after a V-neck for a little while, and I thought this would be better than it is, and I don't really like that detail there, and I don't like how cropped it is. So still on the hunt for a V-neck sweater, but I think if this was a bit longer and not so cropped and without those details, I'd probably go for this as well, because I do like the look of it. I love this. This is like a little like date night top. I think would be really cute. Needs to have a bra on it, but I think this is really gorgeous, so I might have to get this one. I think it's so easy when plans get cancelled to be really angry and frustrated, and I used to get like that all the time, and I do still get a little bit on edge when plans get cancelled, but I'm definitely not annoyed by it anymore. I just think it's an opportunity to pivot and do something completely different. I'm really actually glad that the plans have fallen through. It would have been an amazing day in London today, doing the cooking course, then going for afternoon tea, but just had a really nice time pottering around the shops with my friend. We went to Harrods Beauty and had a glass of champagne and a coffee at the champagne bar. Bought a couple of bits. We also went into Space NK. I'll show you some bits that I got, because there's some beauty bits that I really enjoy. I am really getting into skincare. I think for a really long time, with my skin being so bad with acne, and also then going through the purge with Roaccutane, I just did not have the confidence to wear makeup, invest in makeup and skincare. I just didn't see the point in it. I tried so many things for it to all fail. So now that Roaccutane has cleared up my skin. I'm feeling more confident with it. I'm really enjoying just building it back up again, and I'm doing it really gradually, really testing out things that I think my skin needs. So there are a few things I absolutely adore right now, and if you're someone who's got sensitive skin, thin skin, dry skin, they could benefit you as well, because that's exactly what my skin is at the moment. It is quite dry, quite thin, and I'm definitely having to be conscientious with what I'm using so that it doesn't make me break out or react with how my skin is dealing with Roaccutane. I'm back home. It's actually quite a few hours later. I had dinner, showered, all those kind of things. I will show you the bits that I picked up. A couple of repurchases actually. So I was in Space NK and I picked up this. It's a repurchase of this one here, which is almost empty. This is a really beautiful SPF. It's got a really lovely glowy edge to it. It just gives a really nice, obviously it'd be better to show you this on my face, but I've taken off my makeup for the evening now. But it's just a really beautiful base, really glowy. I genuinely get actually quite a few comments about how good my skin looks when I've got this as a base. It just gives a nice little glowy edge to it. So repurchase that. I think this is the third time I've repurchased actually. And they do it in a bronze colour as well, and in one that's just SPF. And for me, this is one that I enjoy the most because it's got a tiny bit of colour to it, like a tiny little bit of tintedness, but not too much. The one with bronze is too much for my skin because I'm super pale. The one that's not got any tint to it, it's lovely, and I think I might buy that for a holiday. I love this one. So repurchased that from Space NK. I also got from Space NK. I've been wanting to get these for a little while, but I've just never really felt the need to have it, but I travel into London so much now, I kind of want to have things just look a little bit neater and also just have things look nicer. So I got a couple of the Space NK makeup cases in the green colour and the orange colour. One for like makeup bits and makeup brushes, and one for liquidy toiletries, just so that when I'm on a flight I can take out one really easily. I think that was everything from Space NK. From Harrods Beauty, which I don't normally go into, I'm normally a Space NK lover. Don't ask me why, I think I just prefer the shopping experience. I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freeze gel. I never know if I'm a kind of person that would suit having laminated style brows. I feel like I've done it a few times and I can't work out if I like it or not, and I was umming and erring, and I've heard such good things about this one. My friend Karan was like, buy the small one because then it's only like 14 quid as opposed to like 24 quid, and if you don't like it then, you know, it's not the worst thing. So we're going to try that and see. I don't really touch my eyebrows, so it'd be interesting to see how this makes them look. I also just needed some more setting powder, so I asked my friend what she would recommend because she's really into her stuff, and she said that this one was good. And again, this is like a little tester size. Was that everything? I feel like there's... oh yeah, this is the other thing I got from Space NK. I got some of the Living Proof dry volume and texture spray because sometimes I want a little bit of volume within my hair so it's not so flat, and my friend Emily said that this was really good. And I have actually been wanting to try this brand for a really long time. So I got some of that. So a couple of repurchases, a couple of new ones. A good day, even though it started off not the best, it's turned out to be quite a good one. It was nice to see the girls and just a little bit of a pottering around Sunday. And I'll sign off the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching another one. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you have a beautiful week. We'll see you next week. Bye.